Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, tipping the Clarista, pledges to the Patreon, purchases off the wish list, and sending things to the P.O. Box. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Yes, I do. I really, really do, though. If you don't know, now you know. Okay? Okay, let's dive in. Let's see what the messages are. The energy feels very spiritual today. It feels, I also just heard practical. So that's interesting. Maybe some sort of like practical spirituality, or there's like, you may be getting, I feel like you could be getting a lot of downloads today. There's like this energy of what is considered practical on this earthly realm is maybe different than excuse me, than what is considered practical in the spirit realm. It's like maybe you're learning some lesson today, but it feels like it's not something that you have to experience. It feels like you may be really like communicating with you know, your guides or your ancestors or God or the divine, whatever you want to call it, right? And it's like you're getting a lot of downloads, or maybe they're teaching you something specific, or they're giving you some type of nudges, or but it feels as though I heard like today is a glorious day. So like some of you may be really having a good day, and it's like maybe you haven't felt this connected in a long time, or maybe I don't know. It for some reason it feels different. Yeah, we have rebirth here. It feels different. You know what I mean? It feels yeah, you're like being purified of. This is a very similar message to what we've been getting, but it's like you're accepting this free spirit energy and being purified of what society says that you need to be or that you need to do, maybe even for stability or something like that here, okay? Yeah, there could be somebody that's wanting some sort of truce here. They could be experiencing some sort of burdens. But yeah, this seems very similar to what's new, but let's see what else comes out. I almost want to kind of like maybe pull on the lesson, or is there a lesson? Like, are you know, it honestly felt like, you know, like pull up a chair, have a seat, like let's learn a lesson, you know? So we have abundance, let go, conjure, and craft. Shared mission, leadership. Yeah, you know what? I feel like you may notice how you have really released some type of control here, okay? With this shared mission, this feels like you're opening yourself up to receive more information, more guidance from the divine, simply by like you've surrendered something here, okay? Some sort of amount of control or some sort of something here, and you're being led to some sort of like leadership here. But it also says self-govern, right? Like there is this energy of not following the status quo, not doing what everyone expects you to do. And I feel like too there is this energy of like, with this level of surrender, it feels like there's a releasing of some sort of like programming that had been instilled, about, and it feels like, yeah, there's something about, like doing more of what feels right than what you feel like you need to do. Something like that. There's something, yeah. And so that's where that like self-govern comes in here, okay? It's like, even if you are not, yeah, we have divine justice. Even if you are not in, any type of what you would consider like leadership role of others, there is this energy of taking charge of your own life here. And I feel like this is something that you have been doing, taking charge of your own life. And what it seems as though is there's like, you've had to work into this energy as far as like releasing programming and things that would like basically like telling your ego to shut the F up, you know what I mean? So that you can kind of follow this, release the fears, release the programming that says that, yeah. It says whatever, right? Whatever was restricting you here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have rebirth and then celebration underneath that. You know what? This makes me feel like there is this energy of something about like looking at your life or looking at yourself, like this, who you've become here as like a masterpiece. That's probably something from the divine here, but you may also be like, I don't know. It feels like there's something that just kind of like clicks here, okay? About who you are or who you've become, or you know what I mean? It's like, you're probably a very humble person, okay? And so it makes me feel like you haven't really been giving yourself any type of like credit, or and again, it's not about credit, it's not about I don't know how to explain it. It's like really stepping into some sort of next level self-worth with this surrender here. There's like this energy of looking at your life through the lens of others, and that may be something that you are surrendering because you're no longer worried about it, right? And that could have caused you a lot of internal chaos, right? By constantly looking at your life through the lens of others, because maybe you were worried about what they would think, or worried about, you know what I mean? And so it almost feels like, you know, you were basically like making decisions based on, you know, what would so and so think, or, you know, just worried about, there's this people pleasing, but it's also too, it's like wanting to, it's like tiptoeing around as to not upset anyone or make sure that you were not misunderstood or something like that. And I just feel like you're kind of, there is this sense of like surrendering to this, and it's almost like you're, you know, you're able to really, now that you're like not looking at yourself through the lens of others, and you're looking at yourself through like your own lens and through like the lens of the divine. Ooh. Feels really good. The energy feels really good. Okay. No, we're saying this now. Yeah, you may have been like really working on your chakras here. Okay, realigning your chakras, cleansing your chakras, healing them, you know, all the things. I'd also, actually no, it doesn't matter, never mind. And it has nothing to do with this reading, okay? I was just gonna make like a little tiny announcement, but it has nothing to do with you guys, and it doesn't matter. They told me to shh. But don't worry, like it's nothing that you need to worry about, like at all, okay? Okay, what is this abundance for the collective, please? What's this abundance card? There's something about like you kind of beginning a craft, okay, in some type of way, okay, forming your own craft, right, like having an eclectic craft, or like really like it could be like a, you know, craft, you know, like arts and crafts. It could be like but there is something about or bringing a craft back to life here, okay? Connecting with the ancestors, that could be this co-create, this shared mission. This could also be something about bringing something back to life. You know, I am picking up on an energy where somebody may be alive and somebody may be passed over. And it's like two people connecting here, okay? But you know, bringing something to life as well. Here, okay? Okay, what's this abundance for the collective, please? Yeah, the ancestors are here. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's something, like, I'm telling you, you guys are really connected. It's like really in the spirit. You guys may be feeling really in the spirit or just very connected. And I don't, honestly, I have, you know, we are kind of in that season, okay? But I also feel like this is something that may become, you know, like, I feel like it's not going to go away, right? It feels like you've worked to be at this state of consciousness to kind of, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this rebirth here. It's like peace. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, and you're not, it's like not having to answer to anybody, obviously, except for the divine, maybe even the ancestors here. Yeah, we have a love offer coming, maybe even an abundance of love offers coming towards you for some of you, okay? But this could also be a love offer coming from somebody who may be getting a divorce, possibly, for some of you. Or somebody's dealing with, it doesn't have to be like, a divorce, but they may be dealing with something in the courts here. Okay, there could be a love offer coming from somebody like that. What's this? Yeah, but there is this third party energy. Why is that here? We'll see if it comes out. It is at the bottom of the deck, and that's not going to be for everyone. That's just something significant, I'm sure. The third party could be the court, it could be the legal trouble. You know what I mean? Like, okay, what's this shared mission? Yeah, there may not be another person. It could just literally be, you know, the legal. Yeah, we have surprise. Tell me more about this shared mission. Surprise, please. There's also something, again, I feel like with the, yeah, you guys are like in your north node is what it feels like. You know, which is way different than being in the south node, you know, but we all kind of go through the south node. That's where you're kind of in your shadow, and you know, you work through things, you heal through things. That's where you attract the lessons and things like that. But there is this energy of like, you know, it feels like surprise, like you're in your north node. Like, I don't know if it's like, today just feels kind of floaty, you know, it feels peaceful. It feels, you know, that kind of energy. But I don't know why these two are here. Okay, let me get one more on the pathway here. We have bondage with Jezebel. Yeah, for some of you, this person is removing some sort of like bondage, some sort of like binding, some sort of, you know, being stuck with or attached to or kind of trapped by this like Jezebel spirit. Okay, Jezebel energy. All right. Now, this energy, this spirit could be some, you know, coming through somebody else, or it could be, you know, something that they're fighting themselves. But it feels like, yeah, it feels like a major shift here happening. It's like almost as you're finding some sort of peace in your life, that I feel like there's somebody else that's, you know, releasing or moving on from something as well. Okay, because we have a healer and an earth angel here. This could be all one energy, or it could be two separate energies. What's this leadership, please? Some of you are taking some sort of, it's like taking your life back, possibly from some sort of abusive situation here, okay? Either you're currently leaving a situation, which if you are, congratulations, I'm super proud of you. Everything is going to be okay. and or, okay, you have left, and it feels like maybe you have finally, like, you know, it's been maybe a big fight to kind of regain balance, and maybe even, you know, get to yourself to a point where, like, you are, you know, at a stage, you know, vibrationally and spiritually and emotionally and intellectually ready for another connection. You know what I mean? It's taken some time to bring you back into some sort of North Node energy, because you could have been in some sort of abusive situation, right? Yeah, and it feels like there is this energy that's coming through here where, I don't know, maybe you're just finally feeling, yeah, this feels like there's like something might be significant about sunflowers, okay? But I feel like you may just kind of, if there's a romantic situation coming up, I feel like this is going to be something that you kind of stumble upon, okay? The way that the energy that I'm getting off of these cards. Um, hmm. Yeah, it feels like there's something that's very led by the divine here, a connection. Okay. So with this divine justice, there does seem to be there's an okay. So there's this energy of a sweetheart, which I feel like is possibly you or a divine masculine, okay, that it feels like bump into each other and somehow know each other something. I don't know. There's something here where, and this could be it's already happened, or this has happened in the past, or something, but there's definitely like intuition, spiritual, like you know, a divine connection here, as well as like a you know, the divine is in it kind of intervening here. Now there's somebody who was a divine feminine by default by being connected with this divine masculine. This default divine feminine is feeling, there's a lot of animosity, okay, here within a commitment, because somebody is, this divine masculine is choosing to ascend. They may even be manifesting some sort of endings here, okay, because of some sort of ascension. There's a divine masculine that's choosing to ascend, and because of that, they're manifesting endings with somebody that's choosing not to. And so this could be, you may not even know this person, right? Like you may not know this person. But yeah, it feels like this is something like that, the person that you may kind of run into here, okay? But yeah, you've healed from something that's very abusive, it seems. Okay, and there's a divine masculine that's leaving something that's, it feels like it, I don't know, I don't have a whole lot on this divine on the, this default divine feminine energy, but definitely there's some anger that he or she, them, their, they cannot contain or control here. Feels like jealousy a little bit, feels like envy, feels like, I don't know, maybe she's like a stay-at-home and he goes out and works and stuff, and she's, there's this animosity. It's like, you gotta go do, you get out of this house and I'm always stuck here. I don't know, there's something about that, or there's something, I don't know, maybe she's just feeling cooped up, maybe she just, again, he, she, they, them, there, I don't know, but there is something here. But yeah, this divine masculine is ascending. Yeah. Or praying. You know what I mean? If they're not like, they're doing something, okay, that is separating them vibrationally is what it comes down to, okay? And yeah, and you have stepped into a kind of a new era. It feels like, peace. It feels like leadership, abundance. Like there is this kind of like this new era. Because you've healed from a certain abusive connections, certain abusive relationships here. And it seems as though that you're in your North Node energy. So don't think this, again, I feel like you've surrendered. I don't feel like, there is a big energy of being in your head or anything. Yeah. There's also this energy of, for some of you, there is like some sort of unexpected something coming towards you, okay? And it's coming from also like an unexpected place. Oh, shit. Also, somebody was messing with something spiritual, something magical, something that they didn't quite understand, and it's almost like they got stuck in some type of, it's like that, yeah, somebody was messing with a spirit or something like that they didn't quite, yeah, and so now they've kind of picked up some sort of like imprisonment energy or lust, or like this opposition, feeling like everyone is against them type of energy, and that they have to kind of, fight for their place in this world, right? It's like them against all of the humans, and there's no connection with God, because if you feel as though it's like you against all of the people that you see or whatever, well, then you have not quite grasped the concept of unity consciousness, and these are just my beliefs, and so you do not have to believe them, so do not, you know what I mean? But anyways, but yeah, there is this energy of, you know, not understanding that, like, everyone is a reflection of you in some capacity, okay? Like, you have, you know, you create the simulation, you know, so they're there for a reason. And yeah, so this person is still very in a, you know, keeping themselves separated from everything and everyone. But yeah, that person is stuck in something or with something, or it feels very, you know, imprisoned here, okay, in this like kind of karmic energy. Because this too, this, you know, this could have been some sort of energetic interference. Somebody could have tried to like swap energies or something like that. I mean, that makes perfect sense to me, right? Because this divine feminine default could be this actual karmic feminine that's now, you know, as you're breaking free and you're in this peace energy, there's, you know, you have healed from certain relationships and things like that. So not only is that going to break you free from those things, it's also going to break you free from any type of, you know, abuse here that could have been, you know, projected onto or attached to those certain wounds. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, it's like you're literally like, you know, it almost feels like it's like a slingshot too, or like a bow and arrow. It's going to move very quickly or change very quickly. This is something too that you may be picking up on, is your ability to change things quickly, okay? Like, you know, back in the day, the energy was moving very slow, things were very stagnant, you know, vibrations and frequencies were just generally at a low, you know what I mean? But we're at a different point now, okay? And so you have the ability to change things for yourself very quickly, right? What you put your energy towards and what you focus grows. So, and again, very quickly, right? So it's like, okay, so for example, say you want to pay off your debt, okay? And you start paying off your debt, you know, start small, okay? Start small, put a little bit of energy towards it, and then the next day put a little bit more, or whenever, right? Every week, say you get paid weekly, right? So the first week you pick a debt, you pay $100 towards it, right? Okay, then the next week you pay $150. Well, it just so happens that maybe that next week you maybe got like an extra little bonus. So it's like, oh shoot, okay, so I'm going to put that other $200 on it, right? And then the next week, right? Well, there's, you know, something else that comes through, right? That's this energy that I'm feeling. It's like, you're fully supported, right? And things are going to move very quickly when you put your focus and your energy towards it. But it's like, it's supported by the divine, but you have to do the things, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, that's this co-creation. It feels like, but you're coming into this co-creation, okay? It feels like there's this understanding and releasing the fear of taking step towards things, because or changing things or whatever it may be, because it's like you're realizing, you're understanding at a deeper level your magic, if you will, okay? Like, there's something significant about that, okay? So, okay, what are we at? 33 minutes. Let me get some final messages here. Okay, there is also an energy too where somebody protected somebody else, okay, and that was maybe unexpected. There is some type of repercussions from for whoever was like, I don't know, coming against somebody, I don't know, somebody protected somebody else, and now somebody's worried about some type of energy coming back, okay? Final messages, please, for this collective about this particular message. We have the Star, exactly. Then we have the Knight of Cups here. What is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, this feels like somebody who is very immature, possibly, maybe even like somebody who gaslit or something like that. They maybe put themselves in some sort of competition with you, okay? This could be one of the people that you've healed from here. Yeah, but here we are, 6 of Wands, exactly. Like, I don't know if some of you just simply need this confirmation of, like, you have healed from this. You have released this. You can officially move on with your life. You know what I mean? And it's not to say, you know, stop healing. Never, ever would I say that. But it's to say, like, you know, you can start a new chapter. You can start a new, you know, a new book. You can start anew. You can start anew. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about the Star. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. Like, life is about to... I don't want to say life is about to slow down, because I feel like, honestly, life is about to pick up. But I feel like because you are going to be in this state of peace, okay, it's going to flow a lot better. It's going to feel a lot better. And it's a lot more things that you enjoy here, okay? It's not stressful things, right? Like, it's not... it's not chaotic. It's just right, okay? So, what is this Knight of Cups? But look, yeah, there is somebody here. Okay, now hold on. Yeah, this is that person that has ascended. They've grown into this King of Cups. Okay? This may be the connection that you've healed yourself from. Yeah, Tower card on the 6 of Wands. I'm telling you, I feel like you feel surprised maybe about how you feel, or about the downloads that are coming through, or about just the flow, or just about the energy. I don't know. It just, there's an element of being surprised, maybe even with yourself, or just the way things are flowing, the way things are going, or the way, again, it's like you've left... you know, a certain time in your life where things were difficult. And it may feel a little uncomfortable or uncertain here, but I think you're beginning to get used to, or there's just been a change, a very significant change. And for everyone, it's going to be different. But, yeah, there's somebody that is definitely, you know, outgrown somebody. They're leaving. They're leaving. It's taken some time for this person to leave. It has, okay? Yeah, they felt stuck. They were not stuck, but they felt stuck. But that's where this ascension has come from, okay? Because now they feel like the magician. Exactly. Okay, this could be you. This could be somebody else. I don't know, but Now they feel like the magician. Now they feel like they have the ability to make the changes, to attract what it is that they need to attract, to, you know what I mean, to grow, to heal, to, it's like somebody has tapped into their magic. And now it's like this person is beginning to feel limitless in a way of, you know, it's like moving like everything is going to work out because it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody got some sort of download though that has caused them, you know, a little bit of overthinking, a little bit of, you know, kind of put them in their head here, okay? It could be about some sort of competition or something like that. Yeah, look at this. We have the Six of Wands with the Tower, and then the Tower is jumping from this Four of Pentacles energy to this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, look at that. She almost looks exactly like the same person, okay? And over here in this Four of Pentacles, it's holding onto things tightly, right? Being afraid of not having enough or not being enough or, you know, running out or whatever it is. And now a Tower card, Queen of Pentacles, it feels as though you are in this... Queen of Pentacles energy, right? You know, you and somebody else have gone through some sort of ascension, okay? It just seems like, and both of you, I feel like, have had to heal from some sort of, you know, certain relationships or something like that, okay? Yeah. But you're sitting pretty, dude. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you, this is a reconciliation, but this person has ascended. This person has grown up. This person is, you know, in this divine masculine energy, okay? I just, you know, somebody needs to know that, all right? Yeah, the Emperor, exactly. Ace of Pentacles. Now, and you know, there was some sort of like ending of communication that I feel like may have changed something here. Okay? I don't know. It just feels like there was like, it was like, yeah. Yeah, this Queen of Cups energy. It feels like you could have been protecting your heart here, okay, from a certain situation. Because, you know, again, I feel like you've been healing from something else. Other relationships that were very not good, right? Yeah. And it feels like somebody maybe even like started out, you know what I mean? Being, you know, kind of, yeah. There's somebody that's coming back around, but they've done some growing, but you're gonna need to use your own discernment here, okay? Because you've also done some growing. Okay. You've also done some growing, and you're breaking free here, okay? from the past. 1111. Yep. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. I love y'all so much.